Alright, hello all, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. Here we go. I'm getting around to this pretty late. I was asleep last night. I wasn't actually sure about when to expect this guy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care too much about him. I think he has some cool animations and everything, but, I mean, with the exception of, like, Bio Broly, which EZA'd on release. All of these Prime Battle LRs kind of suck. On release, on EZA. It's been quite a while since we've had a really good one. I mean, the Super EZA for the Goku, I think, was pretty decent for what he is. So that was pretty cool. But besides that, like, the actual EZAs, besides Bio Broly, I don't know when the last good one was. It genuinely might have been like Pod Frieza or something. Like, it's been rough for these Prime Battle LRs. So yeah, I was busy, after being asleep last night. I missed this. This should probably be a shorter one. I mean, with these Prime Battle LRs, they're usually not the strongest. I don't expect them to be strong. I I haven't even really gone on Twitter today. Like, I opened my timeline just like a little bit ago, and like I never refresh. I started scrolling up, and I saw the post for this, and I immediately saw a quote tweet, like, which is like a laugh emoji. So I haven't looked at the details, but it's probably what I expect. Probably pretty shit. I guess we'll see though. Let's just jump in here. Obviously, we're breaking down right now. We'll get to the calcs at the end. Let's see. This is probably going to be something. Now remember, for these LR EZAs, stats don't increase like the TURs. So even when you have a TUR where it looks like the kit doesn't really change too much, they can get a significant buff just from the stats. LRs don't have that sort of advantage, so I don't know what to really expect here. Alright, basic effects: attack and defense 103%. And then launches an additional attack. Additional. Well, that's a good sign. That's not additional super. That's just an additional attack. So that's one normal. He launches a guaranteed normal, and it doesn't even have not even like a rare chance to be a super. It's just a rare. It's just a normal, just a guaranteed normal. Okay, yep. For 10 turns from the character's entry turn, key 3 damage reduction rate 13% up. When there is an extreme class enemy, key 3, launch an additional attack for 10 turns. That's okay. So he against an extreme class enemy specifically, he gets another normal. Another normal. Okay. Yep, yep. For every attack performed, attack and defense 103,000 up to 1,030,000. So that's shit, by the way. How do I even... So the weird thing, that's a phase 2 buff, but it's not... I just take it at face value. I don't... it's sort of the phase that would be phase 2, but it's not like an actual... Cause it's not a percentage. It's not like an actual, like, phase 2. I just... Oh, that's weird. How do I even... Huh. Where do I even add that? I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a first for me. Flat numbers. Because you gotta remember, I only started, doing, this sort of stuff in, what was it, October? Last year? For, like, doing, sort of defense calcs. I'm not gonna, I don't even, how do I even do that? How does that... Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to look into that. I'm not even. How do I? Maybe I just added in after. Because I have the calculator pulled up already. Right? I mean, I use this pretty frequently. I presume what I do is just go through the phase here and then add the flat number at the end, I guess. But wait, why? Okay, because I'm thinking about, like, is that even gonna work? Doing it that way? Like, I think it'd work, like, just adding the flat number like that if I had, like, the number sort of off to the side, right? But how does, like, the flat number interact with, like, the increase within the turn? That's so, like, they don't do flat numbers anymore for a reason. They suck. This might be one of the first kits, or at least the first kit in a very long time, that has both percentages and flat numbers. Because I'm thinking, like, I'm not blind here, right? I haven't looked at this SA effects yet. Let's see. So he has, I mean, this, I already saw this on the other screen. The raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Greatly lowers attack, and then 18 keys raise attack by 103% for 1 turn. Make a colossal damage to enemy while sacrificing 5%. So, bro. Like, yeah, so, I mean, obviously I hadn't looked at the SA effect yet, but it's right there, I can see it. How does that, how the hell does that work with the flat number, this SA effect? Because he's raising defense within the turn. Do I just ignore the flat number entirely? Or do I do the calcs as if he doesn't have a flat number? That is so weird. Oh my god. Dokkan, what are we cooking here? Tien. Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm even gonna get to the calcs for this guy. This looks like it's going to be annoying to do. Maybe I could just do it, like, within the video here. Maybe we could try figure it out like that. I guess. I don't know. Because the thing with Tien here is I pulled up the tab. I've never actually used this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've used him for, like, link leveling, but besides that, what does his active even do exactly? Or okay, ultimate damage to enemy, 10 key, 30% defense 1 turn. Okay. See, that's what I. How do all the phases interact with the flat number? Oh my god. Of course, it has to be someone who's, like, a character that's, like, complicated for a character that sucks ass, right? Of course. Because I don't, like, once again, I mean, there's no room for just, like, addition in here. This is multiplication. This is what the percentages are, bro. Come on, Dokkan. Oh my god, this guy's a bomb. Here, let me. See, I don't even. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get to the calcs for this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna finish the breakdown. I feel like this is. I have other stuff I want to record. Dude, I do not want to fucking fight to figure out how ass this guy is. Like, is it bad at, like, I already know, like, he's. Come on, man. Let's finish the kit. All right. We're here. Let's see. What do we got here? When attacking with 12 or more key, high chance of performing a critical hit. Pretty good. When attacking with 18 or more key, attack and defense 100. See, and here again, like, bro, we have more percentages, and he increases within the turn, and his attacks, they don't even, like, he has to do 10 attacks to fully fill up. Come on, man. This guy sucks. Oh my god, okay. Chance performing critical hit 20% up. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 24 key, 103% attack. Chance of performing critical hit 30% up. When HP is 50% or more, key 3 launches an additional super attack. When HP is 50% or less, he loses the super. Bro, like, come on. There's no way. This is a joke. This is an out-of-season April Fool's joke. There's no way. Bro, chat, like, we get it, right? Like, we get it. Do I need to? Do I need to sit here and fight to figure out how to do the? I think I'd probably just like ignore the flat number entirely, but then add it on. Maybe. So like, I'd have this, and then on in 18 key he'd get that. On 12 key he'd get the 1.3, but just completely ignore the flat number. I don't know. I've never had a scenario where I've had to fucking use percentages and flat numbers like this. Dokkan, bro. What are we cooking? Okay, yeah. Listen, like, he doesn't even come on. He's bad. He's bad. Like, do we need to? This guy sucks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to figure out these calcs. I'm not sure on the exact way it'd go, and even though I think I just ignore it and then like add it at the after the phase sort of calculation. I think is how I do it. Maybe. I don't know for sure, and I don't want to like post calcs that I'm not. I do like to be pretty certain of these. You know, I do like double check them and everything. I don't want to just like put up misinformation, right? And I don't know how to interact with that. I don't even know how I'd figure out how to interact with that, because I guarantee, I learned originally how to do calcs from a tutorial, and that tutorial did not include flat fucking numbers because they don't do flat numbers. Okay. It's so aggravating. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect anything from this guy, and he looks like he's nothing. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. Especially because, like, I think this might be our last piece of content. Right now it's the 22nd for me. I think this might be our last piece of content until there might be something in the countdown that starts at like 7.5, however many days. But other than that, I mean, the next new banner I'm expecting, at least, I think will be the Global Celebration banners, which should start on July 7th. So, like, this is our last character for like 2 weeks, bro. Oh my god. I honestly, I think we can end this here. I'm sorry if I'm not getting to the calcs. I'm not including that shit. I have, in my titles, full breakdown plus def calcs. I'm not having def calcs here. I'm not getting to the def calcs here. So I'm sorry if that's disappointing. I do not want to fight with this and then like be wrong. Like I don't. It's okay to be wrong, but I don't want to put out misinformation. I do put these on Twitter as well. Okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna call this here. This guy sucks, right? I mean, we don't need to waste any more time on this. The thumbnail's probably just gonna be a landfill with his thing, and I don't know. All right, we're ending this here. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I have content to do still for 2 weeks, but I hope you guys find some way to brave the storm. Holy Dokkan, come on! What are we thinking here? Come on. Omatsu! Flat numbers and percentages. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Alright, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.